do have some breaking news, Jonathan.
Yeah, we're going to start with that developing news. The Department of Transportation will take over Washington, D.C.'s Union Station. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy set to make that announcement in just moments. According to the Washington Post, it's not clear what changes will be made, but Duffy says, quote, it will involve a cooperative agreement with the nonprofit corporation that controls the station and Amtrak. Duffy also told the Post there will be security improvements, new elevators, lighting, and a roof replacement. Troops have been posted in and around the station since President Trump's takeover of the city police force earlier this month. One of the city's biggest homeless encampments.
Are those tanks?
Those are tanks.
Where are the tanks?
They're outside Union Station. So you'll be very safe getting on the Estella.
Nothing to worry about. Like if I'm carrying my backpack, like there's no communist Chinese insurgent.
Not that we're aware of.
Will be able, because we got tanks now.
Yeah, there are tanks. It is about as safe as it gets. Look, as noted, one of the city's biggest homeless encampments used to be near the station, but that was cleared by the National Park Service back in 2022.
Oh, wait, that's 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Businesses have been opening in the building ever since Amtrak took control of the retail side.
I'm sorry, why are there tanks outside of Union Station?
Now,
what is that?
It is an absurd show of force.
Okay.
And
what do they fear happening in the parking lot of Union Station? Because we've all been to Union Station a lot.
There's a very busy Chick-fil-A in the lobby, so maybe there were, now you can make sure you get your sandwich from the train to your waiting car.
I don't have to worry about my chicken McNuggets being seized on the way to my cab.
No.
Maybe these guys might be hungry, though. So.
They could be. Maybe some people can come out and feed them because they don't have a lot to do.
No, they're standing around, much like the unit we saw patrol the Krispy Kreme at DuPont Circle.
Listen, I'm all for that.
Yesterday.
Hot donuts now. Don't want to get those in the wrong hand.
Yeah, you're right about that one. But there have been some instances of crime at the station. The paper notes there was a fatal shooting in the station's parking garage back in February, not long before Duffy's wife happened to pass through. But Mika, certainly Union Station was one of those areas in the district that right after the pandemic did take a bit of a downturn. There was certainly a more visible homeless presence and a number of the stores closed. But those people have largely left and the stores have largely reopened or new ones have come in. It's a thriving commuter hub.
Well, and let's say also, again, we're talking about Washington, D.C.
Right.
We're talking about Union Station in Washington, D.C. This isn't Chicago. It's not L.A. It's not New York. This is Washington, D.C. And, so obviously they have a lot more latitude here.
Exactly. Legally.
Yeah, a lot more legal latitude there. And I think everybody can say that if they do it the right way, if they do it in partnership with people in Washington, D.C., there are a lot of Washington residents who would welcome that because crime has been off and on, but it's a whole feeling of safety. It's a whole quality of life issue. Since the pandemic, especially, it's been bad. But there's been 30 years, 35, 40 years of quality of life issues in D.C.
Partnership or no partnership, they still can do this. It's unlike other areas of the country.
Right.
This is Washington, D.C.
I think there's 30 days, right? Is it 30 days for the National Guard there, and then he has to get approval from Congress?
That's right. He said yesterday he might seek that approval.
Right.
But the initial 30 days he could do on his own.
Right.
The clock is obviously ticking there.